welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the book Scythe by Neal Shusterman. So I think the book Scythe is a mix of utopia and dystopia because what I mean by utopia is like a community or a setting where it's the most ideal life you can live in and the most perfect life. But dystopia, on the other hand, it kind of highlights the complete opposite of utopia. So where it's like unpleasant and it's really hard working and it's not really the most ideal place you would imagine when I say, think of your best place you could ever be in. And so for a brief summary of the world in this book called Scythe, this is a society where they have kind of discovered how to be immortal. But as you would have guessed, it leads to overpopulation. And to stop overpopulation from happening, these people called Scythes kill people, but they actually say gleaning people because they think it's really positive and it's the best way you could actually kill people in a painless way to stop overpopulation. And so these scythes have different methods of killing people, but most of them are usually really painless and quick. And to now go on to the actual summary of this book, I will briefly summarize and do a really quick review on how I'm enjoying it because I haven't read all of it. I'm currently reading the first book, but I'm loving it so far, so that's why I really wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, so this book follows two main characters, Citra and Rowan. They're both kind of not so teenagers, but they're both in high school, as far as I'm concerned. And so they get a request from Scythe Faraday to become a Scythe apprentice. And at first, they're not sure if they really want to be one or not because they have seen Scythe glean people in the most horrible way, in the most painful way, and in the most unimaginative way they have imagined before. And so neither of them at the start really doesn't know if they should accept their invitation of becoming a Scythe apprentice or not. But as they kind of think about what Scythes do and as Scythe Faraday tells them, they kind of understand the real story or the meaning behind the becoming the Scythe. And they also learn that the Scythes have like a certain quota they have to meet. So they can't really glean only old people, they can't only glean young people, they can't only glean one group of a race. And so if they do that, they are punished from the Scythedom community. And so Citra and Rowan, actually later on, they do become Scythe apprentices. And I've read up to the part where, oh wait, this is a spoiler alert right now. So if you don't want to get spoilers, then I think that you should skip like 30 seconds later. So Citra and Rowan, after they become Scythe apprentices, after a while, they do the test, and first Citra fails. And after, when it's Rowan's turn, Rowan fails so that Citra won't be so lonely. And Citra does know that Rowan did it on purpose. And so one of the Scythes, who is a really competitive one, argues that since it's really unusual for a Scythe to have two apprentices, not one, Citra and Rowan have a fight. So if one passes the test, then that one who passes the test gets to glean the other one. And so after they accept the fact that they have to fight each other for who passes the test or not, Scythe Faraday decides to glean himself so that they wouldn't have to pass the test or fail the test or have to glean each other. And so after Scythe Faraday decides to glean himself, Citra and Rowan is separated to become one apprentice of different scythes. One, Scythe Curie, and the other, I forgot the name, but it was another scythe who was really being mean to Citra and Rowan. And the one who took Citra, she says that when Citra asked her, why did you separate me and Rowan, Scythe Curie says that the scythe who took Rowan wanted Citra and Rowan to both fight against each other. So from stopping that happening, Scythe Curie decided to take Citra. And so that's basically where I've read up until now. And to rate this book out of 5, I would give it a 4.5 because I am so far enjoying it so much. And I don't think that rate will change as I'm reading on because this has become one of my favorite books. And I will recommend this to people who love kind of like a utopian book and also a dystopian book because it really gives a strong message about the consequences of being immortal, and it kind of helps us reconsider about the world we're living in and stuff kind of like that. And I would also recommend this to readers who are about like 7th grade because I think that's the best age to read this book in. It's not too inappropriate or it's not too under their reading level. And right now, I've enjoyed it really much. I've enjoyed it so far, and I hope you guys get a chance to read this book and the whole series as well. So, thank you for listening and like this video. Also, subscribe for more content. Bye!